What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I've been away from social media for some time now. I've been taking time for myself, taking time to think, to go over my life, plans that I got, dreams that I got, and sometimes we have to disconnect and to be able to connect to ourselves, right? So I've been taking time for family and whatnot and for myself. But I'm back again. I'm doing reviews again. If you've been following me for a long time, I want to say thank you. If you're just coming on board, I want to say thank you to you too. I believe I got close to now about 1,400 subscribers right now. And I got to say, I never thought I'll get to see numbers like that, right? But here I am. I'm doing another video for y'all. Maybe a different video, maybe something you guys are not used to. Maybe something you guys have never seen from me, and possibly you guys are going to be surprised that I like this kind of stuff. And first of all, before I go into it, I'm going to explain a little bit, because for a lot of you guys that don't understand it, probably going to, judge me the wrong way and think, okay, this guy is trying to be. I'm not trying to be anything, first of all. I like it because I grew up around it. So I grew up in... If you guys don't know, I was born in Puerto Rico. I grew up in Puerto Rico, and where I lived, there was a lot of, cowboys and a lot of farms and people that had, horses and cows. And so I grew up around that. I grew up around that type of lifestyle, and it always stood in my mind. I always liked the way they looked, the way they dressed. So it's not, for a lot of you folks that don't understand it, this is in my DNA. This is something that I saw since I was a little kid. My father's family, they lived, in the mountains in Puerto Rico. They had, 4x4 Jeeps lifted, and they dressed, they dressed very country. And that was something that was in my DNA. I chose to dress in different styles, and I still do. I still dress in different styles, but sometimes, I want to dress country myself, and in order to do that, there's certain things you gotta have, right? And I'm about to review something that I purchased. Is a pair of boots by Ariat, and I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can see how they look. All right, give me a second. Let me get to them, and I'll show you guys what it is that I got here. I think they're amazing. They look great. And if you guys are in for, you need a pair of boots, then Ariat is the company to go with. I purchased them online, and I'll get to it. I open it so I can show you guys how they look. But this is the style right here. That's the style right there. So if you're into cowboy boots, right? Or if you're in the market to get some cowboy boots, I'll say go ahead and order yourself a pair. The reason why I would say order yourself a pair without me wearing them, like I said, I got other cowboy boots, and a cowboy boot when you hold it, when you're holding onto it, when you first put it on, you're able to tell if they're going to be comfortable or not. So these boots surprised me because I'm a size 13 in man, right? I have flat feet, so my feet are also wide. So I bought these boots. I think they're called Double E, and they're in that texture, black leather, rubber soles, right? So they're non-slippery. I got a pair of ostrich skin black leather boots that are very slippery. So if it's raining outside, you will slip. This is an upper leather engraved, as you guys can see there. And like I said, they're called the Everlite, and they're super extremely light. Now, from my other boots that I got, my other cowboy boots that I got, I have to say, first thing I had to do in order for me to be able to fit into something like this. So if you're a big guy like me, you're a size 13, 12, 14, I say go one size above your size. So let's say you're a 13, right? I'm a 13. So I buy them 14, and then I go double E, which is wide. And that's the only way I'm able to get into the boot. Why? Because the shaft right here, if you got thick legs, is going to give you a problem to go in. And then when you get to around this area right here, to try to make the foot go in, it's really hard. These are square toes, so they're a little wider in the front. They're double stitch, which is something that's like really in style, and it's really good, durable. So they'll last you a long time. So I say, if you're in the market, right? My wife was in Tennessee, and she bought me 2 pair of boots over there in Tennessee, and they're amazing. They're a pair of brown ones, leather. Those are square toes, and then my ostrich, they're the regular pointy front of the boot, right? They're also comfortable too, but like I said, they're wide and they're 14. So if you're a big guy, you're looking for cowboy boots, I say go one size above and go double E, which will be, or double D sometimes, which will be the wide, for the wider foot, right? These right here, they come with some really nice, comfortable inserts, which I love. As soon as I put my foot in it, it just slide right in. And when I was walking on them here inside my house, I mean, they're light, they're comfortable, and I say you can't go wrong with these right here, right? But what do you do when you've got cowboy boots? Absolutely, you're not gonna wear something like this. So some of the stuff, if you're gonna be dressing like a cowboy, right? There's certain things that you gotta have, right? So I got me a cowboy hat, and this is made by Gone Country, right? And it's a straw hat. I bought it from them, and that's how it would look, you know, on a person like you. There's a couple other things that I do other than the boots and the hat. So I also carry, let's see, I also carry this knife that I bought. I carry that on my belt, right? And I bought this knife from a company called Sanity. I don't know if you guys can see them. They have a website, but you go, if you're in Florida, they're out in, I believe it's Melbourne, and they have a shop that you can go into and you can purchase these types of knives. Love it. I love this knife when I'm in my truck and I'm, you know, I got my whole outfit. This is the knife that is on my side. I love it. It's nice. What else do you need? Well, here in Florida, we conceal carry. So, yep, I conceal carry. So I got my gun in my waist. I got my knife, right? And then I also have a belt that I wear that is a belt for concealed carry, because mainly cowboy belts have big buckles that will bite into your stomach, and I'm a big guy, as you guys can see from the video. So I choose not to wear those belts because it's just every time I sit down, it bites into my belt, and after a while, it starts hurting, and it will mark your bellies and all of that, right? So with that said, I'm going to show you guys something, if you're a big man like me, something that will make your life easier. If you're trying to put on the boots or you're trying to get them off, it is hard, especially when you're trying to break in a boot. To break in a boot, a lot of people do different stuff. So they'll put, you know, water into them, and they'll do all these things. They'll oil them and whatnot. And to me, what worked for me was wearing them a lot. I said, if you're trying to break in some boots, just wear them a lot. Everywhere you go, just put them on, throw them on. And, you know, eventually they'll start forming to your foot, to your leg, and they'll get very comfortable. So the more you wear them, the better they're going to fit, right? So this is some of the stuff my wife got me so that I wouldn't have the kids put the boots on me, take them off. She bought me these hooks right here. It's 2 hooks like this, right? She bought out a boot barn, and you just hook the boot on both ends on the loops, and then you just slide them on, And to take them off is another project. So if you try and take off the boots, especially when they're new, some of my older boots, I'm able to take them off now without using this, and able to put them on without using the hooks. But when they're new, it's going to be hard. So she got me one of these right here, and that just goes on the floor. You step on this side, put your other foot in here, and you slide it off. And you need this right here. If you got cowboy boots or you're getting into boots right now, I say get yourself one of these right here. They're not expensive, about 25 bucks or whatever. Sometimes you can get them cheaper. But, you know, I looked in the internet trying to see if I found some videos, and a lot of people feel like you can't get, so you could get stuff if you're a big guy and you want to dress, you know, country style. You can absolutely find stuff. You just got to do a little bit of research. That's why I got this channel. I'm trying to put out there some stuff that I purchased. Since I'm a big guy, maybe you're a big guy like me, so that you can see you got options. Now I'm going to order this hat right here, this straw hat. I'm going to order it in black, right? So I can have it for the summer. So during the summer, you want to wear something like this because it keeps you cool. And then during the winter, I got other, you know, hats that will keep me warmer for during the winter time. So with that said, you guys comment below. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. A lot of people are going to be mad. A lot of people are not going to like the fact that I'm into this kind of stuff. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's what makes me happy, not what makes you happy. Right? I don't live life for you. I live life for myself, and make sure that whatever I do, I'm happy. So try to be happy yourself. Follow your dreams. Do whatever you can to be happy and make others happy, right? Like I always tell you guys in all my videos, remember, forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the person. Forgiveness is for you. When you forgive, you free yourself from that burden. Doesn't matter what they did to you. Move away from it. Keep going. That's how we grow. And what you do, you shine in the light in front of your enemies. And that's the way you have to do it. That's the best way to fight back, is to strive, to do good, to conquer, to become a better you, a better person, regardless of what anyone else did to you. You can forgive them, and you can move on, and you can live an exciting life. Do positive, stay positive, do good to someone. Do good to someone even if they don't deserve it. Do good to someone even if you think they're the worst person on earth. Do good to someone. Try to help somebody up. You know, try to do something for someone. And when you do, don't boast about it. Don't post it nowhere. Don't tell no one you did it. Just keep it between you and that person. With that said, let's keep doing great things, all right? God bless everybody, and I see you guys in the next video. I missed you all. Goodbye.